I think I'm happy with today's game. I think when we get to this stage, everybody here is good. There's good teams here. So the outcome, the score, the result does not always dictate or tell the entire story of a game. So first, I have to say North Alabama, they're a great team. They're a tough team, and so are we. And I think that was a big part of what we wanted to do here, was continue to prove that we can compete on a national level. We wanted to represent our region, our university, our program in the best way possible and compete, and we did. And, couple untimely mistakes, but we competed. It was 1-0 game for the first 4.5 or so. I'm really impressed with that. I'm impressed with the brand of softball that we're playing. I think we're competing. I think we're doing a lot of great things, and I think we just made some mistakes at the wrong time. But I think it was a great game between two great teams.
Those errors are so much more magnified at this point. When you're seeing those going on, how do you kind of keep your team's head on straight, knowing for them it's such a big stage too?
Yeah, I think our associate head coach, and we were just chatting in the locker room, said it really well. I think when you are on this stage at this level and you're playing good teams, the margin of error becomes much smaller. Mistakes hurt you a little bit more than they might against other teams. So I think we understand that. No one tries to make errors. It's nothing we get upset about. It is never a lack of effort, a lack of focus, a lack of desire. It's just something that happens. It's part of our game. So I think, we talked about being a little bit better about bouncing back sooner because the next ball might be hit to the same person. We never know in this game. So, I think it's kind of just a consequence of playing really good teams that will take advantage of mistakes. And North Alabama made every play today. We didn't, and that's just part of the game that we play.
You did a pretty good job keeping them off balance most of the day. A good hitting team. What were you doing kind of to keep them off balance?
Just kind of stuck to the system. The whole year I've basically done the same thing. My fastball is my best pitch, so I work off of that. Getting the calls there, and then I moved to my movement pitches and things like that. So I just kind of stuck with that. At this point, it's gotten me this far. Why give up on it now?
I also, just before I answer that question, I just also want to say that I thought Lindsay pitched a phenomenal game. And I think a lot of the reason she's successful is because she doesn't make a lot of mistakes. She hits her spots her pitches really, really well. We wake up ready. We're ready. If you know anything about us, we don't always do things the easy way. Did we expect to come here and stay in the winner's bracket the whole time? We didn't expect one way or the other. We just we know that we're going to fight, and that whatever the situation, we're going to fight for one more day, one more game. And we're gonna be okay as long as we compete and we do our best. There's, like I said, a lot of uncontrollables. You can do everything right and lose games. So we get it, and it's kind of cool that we're gonna be here all week together, no matter what. Every team here is, So we're not gonna change a thing, and whoever it is, we're gonna get after it.
We like to play. We like to play together, and we know we're here for the whole week, but we want to be playing. And we're pretty good at bouncing back. We've had experience with that, so it's not a huge devastating thing for us to be in the losers bracket now. We're just gonna get after it like we get after any other game. We're ready. We're ready to go.
When you look at their lineup up and down, is that as good a lineup as you faced all year?
At this level, everyone is good, and we know that. If it's the best lineup I've seen, I don't know. If I was seeing, I draw in California, right? Our trip to California in the spring. If I was seeing some of those teams at this point in the season, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But they are a good team for sure.